Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Regina from group 10 number 24 and my partner Samuel number 26. Today we are going to discuss about the Pontianak Sultanate and Banjar Sultanates. So let's get started. So the first Sultanate is Banjar Sultanate. The Banjar Sultanate was the first Islamic kingdom in South Borneo. The center of its government was in Banjar, which was later moved to Martapura. The Banjar kingdom itself is known to have been founded in 1526, after Prince Samudra, the first king, rebelled against the Daha kingdom. After the Daha kingdom was successfully paralyzed, the Banjar kingdom was established. Prince Samudra was appointed king on September 24, 1526, and received the title Sultan Suryanullah or Sultan Suryanshah. The Banjar Sultanate is known to have received Islamic influence from the Demak kingdom, which mingled with the Melayu and Banjar tribes. This is the territory of Banjar Sultanate. At first the center is in Banjarmasin, but later moved to Martapura because of the Dutch attack. So moved to the heyday. In the 17th century, the heyday of the Banjar kingdom was recorded in the world. The produce of the land is the form of spices, one of which is very abundant pepper. The king also succeeded in expanding power to the island of Java, namely Surabaya and Madura. During the reign of Sultan Agung, many ports in Java were conquered, making it easier to conquer the territory. The military was strengthened so that all areas around the kingdoms were divided, even dared to fight against the Dutch, whose weapons are more modern. It was during the heyday of the Banjar kingdom that proved that the Banjar kingdom was the largest Islamic kingdom on the island of Borneo. The economic life in South Borneo experienced rapid progress in the 16th to 17th centuries. South Borneo has strategic waters as trade traffic. In terms of industry, the Banjar kingdom also produced iron and metal. This metal and iron industry is located in the area of Negara. Their ability and expertise to cast metals such as bronze, which can produce various goods for export. The area of the state has been famous for building ships and weapons. In addition, the skill of making jugs is a form of handicraft that has been developed from generation to generation as a side activity beside farming. Then, there were also carpentry businesses such as sawmills and blocks, shingles, and so on. So, move to the collapse. After the Banjar heyday flew across the country, at the end of Pangeran Antasari reign, the Banjar kingdom began to show signs of decline. Although not yet 100% retreated, the Dutch invasion had begun to destabilize the kingdom's defense. To be precise, the decline of the Banjar kingdom was after Sultan Muhammad Zaman died. He who replaced Prince Antarsari had to die on the battlefield in 1905. The Dutch were happy and made the Banjar Sultanate a Dutch territory. The historical heritage. The Sultan Suryanshah Mosque. The existence of the Sultan Suryanshah Mosque is a sign that the first king of Banjar was a Muslim. This mosque can fit 500 persons. This is the only relic of the Banjar kingdom that is still in use today. The mosque is exquisite with the addition of a stunning view of the Queen River. Even though it has been renovated 3 times, this mosque remains strong and very authoritative, indicating the authority of Pangeran Samudra or Sultan Suryanshah. The exemplary values. Pangeran Antasari is very down to earth. He is not easy to seduce or trick. On the war of Banjar, he never gave up, and he is a leader who are devout in religion. He uses intelligence against the Dutch.
On 23 October 1771, Pontianak Sultan was born located in the Muara Simpang Tiga, Sungai Kapuas Kecil, and Sungai Landa area Pontianak, West Kalimantan. The founder himself is the descendant of the Prophet of Muhammad SAW, named Sultan Syarif Abdul Rahman Ibn Al-Habib Hussein bin Ahmad Al-Qadri. He was the title of Pangeran Nur Alam. In 1788, he was approved as the Sultan Pontianak after founded Qadriyah Place and the Jami Mosque. The Pontianak Sultan experienced its heyday during the reign of Sultan Syarif Abdul Rahman Al-Qadri, who was very active developing trade. Relations between port of Sambas, Selakau, Subakau, and Singkawang were running smoothly. The development of trade relations with Chinese, Indian, and European traders was the same. Abdurrahman took advantage of his strong position as an effort to expand to conquer the Sangau kingdom. In 1778, the Dutch entered the Pontianak led by Willem Ardinpal. Sultan gave the Dutch territory of the Thousand Land. On July 5, 1779, the Dutch made an agreement with Sultan regarding inhabitants of Thousand Land so that they could be used as area for those activities that later became the seat of government, head of West Borneo Kesultanan region, and assistant region head of Pontianak Regency. In 1808, Sultan Syarif Abdurrahman Al-Qadri died, who was later replaced by his son Syarif Qasim. During regime, Syarif Qasim further strengthened cooperation with Dutch, and in 1811 began to cooperate with the British Empire. After Sultan Syarif Qasim died, he was replaced by his son Syarif Usman. Under his leadership, he was expand power and continued the construction of Jami Mosque and expand the Qadriyah Place. In 1855, he resigned, and in 1860 he died. Sultan Syarif Usman al-San Syarif Hamid al-Qadri was crowned Sultan of Pontianak on April 12, 1855, and when Sultan Syarif Hamid died in 1872, his eldest son, Syarif Yusuf Al-Qadri, ascends the throne after several months of his father's death. Sultan Syarif Yusuf is known as the only sultan who interferes with government affairs, at least. He is more active in the religious field and also served as propagator of Islam. Sultan Syarif Yusuf died and on March 15, 1865. He was succeeded by his son, Syarif Muhammad Al-Qadri, who was crowned Sultan Pontianak on August 6 of 1895. During this period, the cooperation between the Sultan Pontianak and the Netherlands became stronger and stronger. The reign of Sultan Syarif Muhammad was the longest reign in history of Sultanate of Pontianak. He is very instrumental in covering reform and modernization in Pontianak. In the social and cultural field, he is the Malay Sultan of West Kalimantan who first dressed in European grandeur. Besides the Malay dress, Teluk Belanga as formal dress. He is also a person who supports the achievement of the field of education and health. In addition, he also encouraged the anti-private European and Chinese capital and support the Malay and Chinese to develop rubber, coconut, copra plantation, as well as coconut oil industry in Pontianak. Meanwhile, in the political aspect, the Sultan facilitated by stability and development of political organization, both carried out by relatives of the Sultan and public figure. He died on June 28 of 1944 because he was killed by Japanese. His son Syarif Hamid returned to Pontianak and crowned Sultan of Pontianak on October 29 of 1945 with the title of Sultan Syarif Hamid II, or better known as Sultan Hamid II, after he was in Jakarta and survived the massacres in Pontianak after the proclamation of Indonesian independence in 1945. At the initiative of Sultan Hamid II, the Pontianak Sultan and the Malay Sultans in the West Kalimantan joined the Republic of the United States of Indonesia. At the time, Sultan Hamid II served as the President of States of West Kalimantan. In West Kalimantan, in 1947 until 1950, prior to April 5, the 1950, the special region of West Kalimantan joined the Republic of the United States of Indonesia. The area later became part of Kalimantan Administrative Province. After dissolution of the Republic of the United States of Indonesia on 17 August 1950, the Sultan of Pontianak became part of province of West Kalimantan. After Sultan Hamid II died on March 30, 1978, there was vacancy of the Sultan in Pontianak. On January 50, 2004, the Qadri replaced aristocrats appoint Sharif Abu Bakr al-Qadri as the 8th Sultan of Pontianak. On July 50, 2017, the Sultan died and was replaced by his son, Sharif Mahmud al-Qadri, who still regent until now, but not in political power. Thank you. For me and Regina, say thank you for watching. Bye bye.